Our core purpose is to create places where people want to live, and we want to be an exemplary company in our delivery of that, so our aim is to get service right first time. And that's all embodied in two primary objectives for the group: to achieve 100% customer satisfaction and lowest in sector operational costs. Well, our existing systems were end of life, so we were getting some reliability problems with the system, as well as some deficiencies in the functionality and quite basic management information. The reason we chose Liquid Voice is, as part of the tender approach, we really felt we connected with the team there. I felt that they understood our needs, they understood our technology, and they were able to deliver a solution that really met our specific needs rather than a straight out of the box solution. The price was good too, and in the end we felt that they very much delivered the best value for money. One of the key deliveries from Liquid Voice, as well as fixing all those problems, was the management information. That's enabled us to identify a whole chunk of spare capacity in terms of the call centre agents, which has meant that we've been able to insource some work and save ourselves £60,000 back scanning a load of our housing files.
The Liquid Voice solution has provided a number of key benefits to the way that we run the call centres here in Dereham. First is skills-based call routing, which allows us to direct calls to the right agents to handle both that type of call and also based on other jobs that they're doing at the same time. This allows us to use the team more effectively to reduce average wait times and ensure that customers speak to the right people. We've also benefited from the quality assurance module. This allows us to listen to a limited number of calls for each member of staff that are very easy to find, give them quality assurance scores and then play those calls back to the staff if we feel that there's lessons to be learned. And the staff particularly enjoyed listening to each other's calls and critiquing, effectively self-managing their performance based on the quality of the calls they've listened to.
Flagship's always been keen to innovate. We're one of the first housing providers to deliver a 24/7, 365 days a year call centre. And most recently, we've looked at a paperless direct debit system has gone live, so people can sign up online, and they can now get a real-time online rent balance statement, one of the first to be able to do that. So Liquid Voice, working with them has been absolutely critical in terms of moving that innovation forward. And one of the things that we were most excited about in terms of the tender process and our implementation was the ability to have automated callbacks to customers. So if somebody's waiting in a queue, the system will actually know when they've hung up, it will retain their place in the queue. And when it gets to the top of the queue, our agents can then ring that customer back and actually let them know, we know you're in the queue, sorry you had to hang up, what would you like to talk to us about? Fantastic. Well, one of the key areas that we've been looking at is how we move our telephony forward, both within our call centre and the rest of the offices. And one of the main things that Liquid Voice was able to deliver to us was the ability to integrate into a number of different platforms as we're moving forward in a number of areas. But the absolute critical thing for us in terms of that technology leadership was Liquid Voice's ability to integrate to our existing CRM solution.
CTI not only saves time to reduce the call lengths, but it also saves Flagship a lot of money that we can invest in other areas for the benefit of our customers. The Liquid Voice solution means that when a customer calls in, we're able to screen pop who that customer is with all of their contact details, so the call can immediately progress into the security questions that allows us to deal with customer calls much quicker and much more effectively, a much more professional service for Flagship customers.
Automated PCI compliance is absolutely critical for Flagship. Protecting our customers' data is vitally important to us, and the only way you can truly do that is by automating the process. It makes it simple for our staff, totally reliable, and therefore secure for our customers.
If you look at it from a customer's point of view, they phone Flagship and Liquid Voice provide a messaging system where we can record timely messages that are played to the customer while they wait for their call to be answered. The customers like that. They like the fact that we can change those messages at the press of a few buttons, and that's proved to be a very powerful communication tool for us. They also then get through to an agent who, from listening to previous calls that they've had with customers using the quality assurance module that Liquid Voice provides, they're able to ensure that they don't make the same mistakes again and that they improve the quality of the service that they deliver at first point contact, service right first time.
Our vision for Flagship is to be an exemplary company, one that's sought to be imitated by other people, not just in our sector, but by other companies generally. We've completed our first building blocks, we've done a rebranding exercise, and we've amalgamated the group to make us slick and agile, and now we're looking to really kick on. From a technology perspective, we're spending a lot of time working on the latest web and mobile applications to drive and improve our customer experience. And we're also looking at our services, how we can alter them, how we can drive new services to protect the long-term future of Flagship for us and for our customers. It's an exciting time here at Flagship, and we're going to be growing a lot over the next few years.